All right, this is meant to find you today. We have card 1 or pile 1, card 2 or pile 2, or card 3, pile 3. Let's go ahead and pick. Are you most drawn to 1? Are you most drawn to 2? Or are you most drawn to 3? All right, which one were you drawn to? Okay, let's get to our messages. Remember, 1, 2, or 3. And if you chose 1, let's get started. For card number 1, we have Wisteria. And it has harmony and grace listed. You're coming into a time of peace, calm, that soft life. Maybe you're already starting to feel it, but it really wants you to just embrace it. Possibly if you're somebody who feels like you always need to be doing something, you always need to be creating, you always need to be producing, you always need to be up on your feet, doing. Hustle, 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 hustle culture. Let's relax. It's okay to enjoy relaxing. And some people just cannot sit still. Maybe you need to. You're being asked to really sit with yourself. Let's get messages that are coming to us. All of us have intuition. All of us are connected to each other. You are absorbing energies, even if it's just from the physical plane, you are absorbing energies everywhere. You are being urged to seek peace, taking the time to let thoughts enter your mind these days with nonstop content. You'll sit on your couch with your laptop, you're working, plus watching the latest season of whatever. You're only about half dedicated at most to one of the things you're doing. Have silence. We choose not to. We're like, yeah, you know what? Let's put on some music. Let's put on some of that latest, Stranger Things. Just see what's going on so that I don't have to sit and be with myself. Or possibly you're a little bit lonely or you're sad and you don't want to feel those things. I absolutely get that. We're being asked to just dip your toes into relaxing and feeling the peace and feeling the harmony and allowing ourselves to be whole, allowing ourselves to regenerate, allowing ourselves to come in alignment, stack those chakras up and get everything working together in harmony, just getting our health going, getting each system running well with each other, eating nutrient-dense food. Let's go touch grass. Let's read books. Let's do slow, calm things. Clear up space. Anytime that you create space, anytime that you allow more to come into your world, make space for new emotions, new feelings, new hobbies, new things to fill that space. You say you want different in your life, but you do everything every single day exactly the same. No new hobbies, no new thoughts. You talk on the phone to the exact same people. You read the same type of books. You watch the same shows. I want you to feel harmony. I want you to feel grace. I want you to feel relaxed, but I don't want you to force yourself too much. Just a little bit. Just give me 5 minutes. What is the time frame where you start freaking out and you need to move around? If it's 10 minutes, let's do 11 minutes. Just push it a little bit. People who pick up boring habits or boring hobbies, such as knitting, crocheting, things where you're just using your body, you're working your fine motor skills, you're working your brain, keeping the wheels turning, and you're doing something relaxing. Repetitive motions can become very relaxing. And it says that those people tend to live longer. So I'm planning on getting past 100. So if I pulled this card today, I would be like, all right. Let's invest in me. Let's invest in giving myself some grace. Say if you're always go, and you never even stop unless you're sick, Let's take just a little bit of a break now. You don't have to do the whole day like if you were sick. Not taking breaks for yourself to relax and rejuvenate and recuperate. Illness, it comes in and it will stop you. If you don't take the breaks that are suggested, let's just sense our body. Are we tired? Do we have a headache? Do things hurt? Maybe for some harmony, grace, and relaxation and peace, maybe we stretch for 5 minutes and start to see how limber we become, how our joints and everything flows better. Let's really sit with ourselves, speak with ourselves. You can do it out loud or in your head. You're being asked to really slow down. I love Wisteria. Wisteria is such a beautiful flower. I'm really glad that one came up today because I really like it. Okay, if you chose card number 2, next up we have Cyclamen. And the words on the card are adaptability and gentleness. This card is about an area in life where you are feeling rigid, you're feeling a little stubborn, feeling a little I know it all, my way or the highway. And this card is asking you to go with the flow a little more. Be a little bit more accepting, be a little bit more adaptable to the situations and surroundings, being a little more open to the thoughts and opinions of others. We need to bring that attitude to things. Majority of people, they're just trying to get through their day as best as they can. Let's use a little gentleness. Let's start some affirmations. Depending on how you view your manifestation, I do view it from the mini worlds interpretation, being that you're not changing, you're not manipulating anyone within this reality. Okay? What you do is you change yourself within, and that aligns you with the reality where that person already does that. That person already behaves that way. That person is exactly who you want. That's why manifestation is such an amazing thing you're aligning with, and every single version exists. So we don't need to react so much to things that we feel are incorrect, things we don't think are flowing. There are always several ways to handle a situation. We can, within ourselves, acclimate to being kinder, to being gentler. I am only going to react with kindness and respect and love and peace, working from the physical plane to solve the situation, working with the mental plane by changing within ourselves in order to change the outside. Where in your life are things really difficult? Where do you keep running into a wall? Where do you keep overreacting? Where are you having a difficult time proceeding? And can we honestly look at the situation and accept our part in it? How do we want to work on it? Do we want to work from the physical plane, where what we are physically doing, what we can see, touch, taste, hear, in order to handle the situation with kindness, with gentleness? Or would we prefer to work from the mental plane and start doing affirmations to start rewiring and realigning our world, where how we want things to occur is what is occurring? Or do we want to work from the spiritual plane, what people will call the woo-woo plane? Do we want to do a ritual? Do we want to do a little spell?
You're a witch! That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So where are you needing to embrace adaptability and gentleness? Where can you pull out your inner cyclamen? We are needing to bring our gentleness into the areas where we don't usually show it. Let's bridge some of the gentleness we show in other areas of our life over here. It doesn't make you weak to be kind. It's actually more difficult. Trust me, it is much more difficult to be kind when somebody's being annoying, getting on your nerves, doing weird things that you don't understand. It's way more difficult than being a jerk. Yeah, being rude is easy, very easy. For some people, it's their default. Let's be gentle with others. We all need to bridge our feminine and our masculine energies together in a way that they work and flow and have harmony. You are not meant to be all in one area. In pile number 1, we were trying to bring harmony and balance to ourselves. And in pile 2, we are bringing it to others. If you were drawn to both 1 and 2, it means you're needing to bring that softness to yourself and to others. And if you were pulled towards both of these piles, you need to give yourself a big hug and then go ask somebody else for a hug, somebody who's really nice in your life, so that we can absorb a little bit of their kindness, their love, their warmth, their light. Not in a vampiric way, because you'll also be exchanging with them. We're not just taking, we are replenishing ourselves and others. All right, let's move on. If you chose card number 3, this one is in the reverse. It came out in the reverse position, and I'm keeping it in the reverse position, and it is Lavender. I'm going to turn it around for the reading, but just know that it is in reverse. Lavender is talking about tranquility and serenity. There are, I feel like, 2 kinds of people that may have chosen this card. The ones that need tranquility and the ones that could give tranquility. There's a feeling like there is a storm around you right now. And it's really hard for you to find tranquility and serenity. Whew, gosh, I'm so sorry. This is a heavy card. Holy cow. Whew, okay. Man, I really want to give you a hug. Okay, so there is chaos happening that is actually really difficult to control right now. Possibly it is a physical ailment, but I'm also getting messages of disrupt within your home or within your work life. There's a feeling of being unsafe. Now again, let's remember that we do manifest our lives. And that's not saying when something terrible happens that you manifested that event. What it means is that possibly you believed that it was possible for that type of event to take place. It's really, really hard time for so many. If you're in the US, I also don't have to tell you that. I know so many of us do feel terror, do feel terrorized, don't feel safe. What can come from all this stress is then the physical ailment that starts to build and grow within your body. And it's not fair. It's not fair at all. It's absolutely not fair to have a storm plus then your body breaking down. If you're not this person that's scared and you're not the person with the body ailment, that maybe you are the person that needs to help them. Do you know someone? Do you have someone in your life who is scared? Maybe it has to do with immigration. Maybe it's about a friend you have that is in Gaza. Maybe it's about a friend you have that is in Congo. Maybe it is your friend who is sick. Maybe you go to the doctor with them and really help advocate and push that they need to run some tests and find out what's wrong and get them on a path to feeling better. At least have something where they can say, okay, I'm working towards this, and this is going to help me feel better. We all need that. We need something on the horizon. And if you are this group, this is a really hard one. Really, really hard. There's also situations within these where, say, you are living with an abusive partner, whether emotionally, financially, physically, and maybe you're stuck in that situation. You need tranquility and peace and serenity badly. All of these people do. You need to at least have a goal in sight, something you're working towards. People are living with questions and pain, which is making every single day so difficult. Let's show more compassion towards the people in our life. If you are living with pain, if you are living with sickness, if you can't get out of bed, if it's depression, if it's a mental imbalance, mental chemical imbalance that is causing these problems. They are all very real and they all need to be acknowledged as such. We can move in solidarity. Let's help our friends who are not feeling well, or our partners or our family. Let's be kinder and gentler with these people, so that they can find some tranquility, some serenity. Let's bring them meals that you've made. Let's make little gifts for them that make them feel loved. And say you have that friend that's in an abusive relationship, let's be supportive of them and things being their choice. It's not something you can ever force onto somebody. But let's just remind them how much love they deserve and that they deserve kindness. If it's that they're scared, they can't do it on their own, let's really step up and let them know that we're going to help them, that they can. Let's find them a place they could stay. A lot of shelters do not accept pets. Maybe you look really hard because maybe they can't look that kind of stuff up because somebody's looking at their stuff. Maybe you find out where they could go with their dog, with their cat, with their bird, with their fish. Just be there more for people. There are, I feel like, two kinds of people that may have chosen this card. The ones that need tranquility and the ones that could give tranquility. We all are in different places in our lives. We should always try to do better, be better, help more, be more peaceful, be less angry, be more loving. That's the end of the messages that I have received for this card. Just know that you deserve serenity, tranquility, sovereignty. We all deserve a calm, peaceful life, if that's what we want. I know some people really want excitement. They want to go skydiving. Their calm looks a little bit different than other people's. Their calm is like a whole lot of freedom, even freedom from the ground. Everyone's different and wants different things. Let's not control people. Let's not tell them that their feelings are not valid. Let's not tell them to just get over it. Let's not minimize the fear that some people might be feeling. And if you have some friends who might be feeling a little unsafe, let's reach out to them and ask them, what can I do to help you? Deserve the exact same peace and calm that is pile 1 and pile 2. Pile 1 was to show more harmony, grace, and calm within yourself. This one was to show it to others. If you chose this card, you may have been pulled to this card as well, but I want you to bridge them. That it is probably that you need to advocate for somebody else. Help them reach some sort of tranquility during a chaotic time. If you maybe were drawn towards pile 1 and pile 3, I'm going to guess you are one of these people, and you absolutely need a whole bunch of self-love, allowing ourselves to not be perfect, allowing ourselves to just take it easy, not be as productive, because we've got a lot going on. Those are the messages to each pile. Now, don't run away yet. Don't run away yet. Because I always do message for all of you. So let's find out. We have Datura. It comes with insight and change. The message that is meant to find all of you today. And yes, it's a general reading. Take what fits and leave what doesn't. Sorry, I got salt everywhere. The vacuum. Datura is about insight and change. This one, the focus really was self-harmony, self-love, peace within our own lives. This one was really about giving that to others. And this one is about finding it really difficult to find what these two is a little bit easier for them to access right now is a little chaotic for you. But the message for all of you is that change is happening. It may be chaotic, but there are messages coming to you. We all need to take time to really sit with ourselves and really understand why we need to bring harmony within ourselves. What is out of alignment? We really need to understand in our lives where we are being so stubborn. And we really need to understand and notice that even though it's really hard, we still need to try to find beauty. And remember that good things do happen for us. Good things can happen for us. And maybe a change also is making sure to ask people for help. Ask people to help advocate for you. You don't have to do it all alone. Being sick, being scared. Let's ask for help. Let's ask for help from pile 2, who is busy working on bringing a little more gentleness to life. Let's ask for these people for some help. They're bringing harmony to their life. They'll absolutely want to help bring it into yours. Because while we do want to receive messages that are for us, we are all living together on a planet. And the best way for all of us is to learn to integrate within for each other. Not just our own happiness, not just our own alignment, not just us getting what we want. Let's remove any type of scarcity mindset. One person getting their dreams doesn't mean that you can't have your dream. There is change that everyone today needs to embrace. We need to embrace softness, gentleness, a slower pace, even if just momentarily. And let's bring that change into our daily lives. Not just once, not just maybe a few times one week and we're like, good, I relaxed a little bit, back to always doing the most. Really sit and ask yourself, where is it that I need to make a change to be in more harmony so that I don't end up being the person that is sick? This person, you need to embrace gentleness more in your life, bringing that to others, being more adaptable, not being so stubborn. But we need to make sure that is a permanent change. I'm not saying to let people walk all over you, but we need to embrace a bit of a softer side of us to help bring our community and our relationships closer together. Help things flow better. If it's at work, it's going to make relationships and working together easier. And I'm not saying in every situation. You've got to use your honest insight as to whether you're being afraid of what it means. Like, if I don't do this, they're gonna think that they can walk all over me. Is that really what could take place? Or are you just scared of some things? And pile number 3, you need change. It's really difficult for you right now to bring your own change. You need help. You need to honestly look at your life and the people in it and see who can help advocate for you. Who can make things less scary? Who can make you feel better? Even if just for a little bit. You need tranquility and serenity. You cannot survive living in this state continually. It's not right. It's not okay. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to humble ourselves and realize we can't do it all alone. We've got to make a little bit of a change. Possibly you've always taken care of yourself. And maybe what has happened is you've worked hard to take care of yourself and not be a burden to anyone. That you were this person that needed to take a break and relax and really slow down just for a moment. And you didn't do that. So now that we're here, let's embrace the change and some deep insight and figure out where we can get help, where we can do less. Asking for help is really hard. If you are able to do it, you also need to congratulate yourselves for doing that. Some people will go there entirely. They would rather die than ask for help. It's really hard. You need to ask someone for a ride home from work, but you're used to not wanting to be a burden. But these streets is scary. Let's ask someone. Because honestly, you may have been taught to never be a burden to anyone. But most people are going to be okay with helping you out. And if the first person you ask isn't, they're like, oh, sorry, I can't do that. Don't stop there. Don't shut down. If what you feel that you need is, say, a ride home. Currently, you don't have a car, but you really want that ride home. And that will help you decompress and take the level of stress way down. Let's find somebody who can help us. And if there's just literally, you've exhausted everyone in your life, and none of them can help, or none of them will help, if it's that they will not help, like maybe we reassess the people we are keeping in our lives and giving our energy to. But if people can't help themselves that are in your life, maybe we humble ourselves and put up a GoFundMe. I don't know, something like that. I've heard some bad things about that site, but something like that. Look into one that has good business practices, treats people well, and maybe we just see if we can get some help. And maybe while we try to do that, we continue to affirm to ourselves that people want to help me. People are going to help me. People are always helping me. I feel so calm now that everyone is helping me. I am not a burden, and people love to help me. Find a phrase that makes you feel good, makes you feel that really resonates with you. Those are the messages for today. Remember, this was a general reading. You take what fits and you leave what doesn't. And I hope pretty much everyone that was here today, I hope you are finding time to feel some peace, to feel some gentleness, and to give harmony as well. Give softness. There's a lot of change and chaos in the world right now. We all need to be a little more gentle, a little more kid gloves in our life. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.